This is Coogan Cassius for IFL TV. We're in the hotel room here in Cardiff of Callum Smith. When I came in here, Callum, I thought there was going to be random naked women.
Nah, I kicked him out.
Did you?
Yeah,
Why did you kick him out? What? No?
No one knows who they are.
True, true. Finally caught up with you ahead of tomorrow night's fight against WEBB. When I spoke to Joe Gallagher earlier on, I sort of said to him, potentially on paper could be your toughest fight to date. He disagreed with that and said Patrick Mendy and another one of your opponents,
Costa.
Possibly, yeah, were on paper more difficult opponents. What do you think?
Yeah, I don't know. I think Costa was a better fighter. He boxed for a world title and he boxed at a lot higher level. But I think he was getting on a bit. They're still fighting him, but I think Webb's coming to win. He's young, ambitious, so that's a different sort of thing. But I think ability-wise, I think Acosta was a better fighter, but I think Webb's got more ambition, which is always a dangerous thing.
I suppose, as I said to him, you can't really tell until after the fight and really assess, because you fought all them opponents. You haven't fought Webb yet until tomorrow, so...
Yeah, I think the same with the Mendy one. It was the exact same beforehand. It was my toughest fight, and everyone was saying it'll be a good close fight, and then because I've done him in one round, now everyone just looks at it and think I've boxed 10 journeymen, and no one really knows that. At the time, people were saying that was my toughest fight and it was going to be a close one, and looking back, people just think it was another journeyman because it ended in a round. So I don't really think I really get the credit I deserve for beating Mendy as well. I should have, and as I say, we'll only know how tough a fight Webb was, and after it, and he could find me at my toughest fight, but again, it could end early and I won't really get the credit.
There's when people talk about you, they really put you in high stead, and your promoter obviously is going to talk about you like that. Eddie, it's his job, and etc, etc. But even in different aspects of the press and the media, you always talk to this, hottest prospect here and blah blah blah. Is there a danger of you being not overhyped, but that sort of pressure being put on you after a relatively short amount of fights?
Yeah, you could say that they put me on a big pedestal for a big fall, but I'm confident there won't be a fall. I'm confident I can back it up and I can keep getting better. I'd still say now people haven't really seen anything what I can do. They've only seen me in quick one round fights, and I haven't really had a chance to show what I can do. But there's good points and bad points, but boxing's about impressing people and getting a crowd behind you, and if people are talking about me, then I must be doing something right.
I think when you get into these situations where you're disposing of your opponents in quick fashion, then the flip side is, can Callum Smith do 10 rounds? Can he do 12 rounds? But you've only had a short amount of fights, so there will come fights where you're going to get this, So
yeah, I mean, there's always, if I had to been to points every fight, then I would have been getting, you can't punch and stuff. But because I've gone early, then people have to ask questions, and they're the only ones I haven't really ticked yet. Can I go 10 rounds, and can I take a shot? I'm confident I can do both, but time will tell, and I'm sure there'll be fights where I will take big shots, and there's times where I will go to points, 10, 12 rounds. So just say I'm not worried when I go early. I know eventually the rounds will come, and I work hard in the gym all the time, and as I say, I'll be ready when I do go to points, and I think that will come soon as I'm stepping up in class.
I looked at you on the scales today and just thought, you are a fucking huge super middleweight. I mean, do you envisage your, not so distant future being at this weight? Because,
yeah, a lot of people see me frame and think, oh, you'll be a light heavy soon, and, I keep saying I do 12 stone comfortable, and, you can ask all the people close to me, Stephen and all that, why I'm eating get a cobbin when, I'm eating, the week of the fight, I'm still eating what I want, really, and it's only really the last few days I sort of cut down to make the 12 stone, but, I'm not denying that. I think I will end up a light heavyweight. I'm 6'3", and, I'm still, I think I'm just turned 24, but I think I'm young for my age, and I've still got a lot of maturing to do, and what they call man strength, so I do think when I'm 27, 26, I will fill into a light heavy, but for the time being, I think I've got a good couple of years left at super middle.
That's how my old weight, isn't it? Light heavy.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, when I was about 4. But as regards to you and your other brothers, there's so much stuff going on, isn't there, regarding, I mean, Stephen on the verge of hopefully fighting for a world title this year. Liam's got a defence of his British title coming up. Paul on the verge of a fight with Arthur Abraham. So it's just that Smith household is just...
Yeah, it's exciting times. I think there was a time a couple of years ago when it was the opposite. You know, Stephen had just lost to Selby, Paul had just lost to Groves, and you know, we weren't really talked about, and you know, we've all rebuilt and worked hard. And I say last year was a great year for us. I think we were unbeaten in 15. It was like 12 knockouts, and you know, as you know, them 3 all won British titles, so it was a good year, and you know, we're all looking to build on it this year. Stephen's close to a world title shot, so's Paul, and you know, Liam's defending his British, and as I say, I'm confident I can have a big year, so hopefully we will all stay unbeaten this year, and you know, it'll be interesting to see where we are looking back in 12 months' time from now.
Absolutely. This time next year, like I said, you don't know where are you going to be and what belts you're going to have, etc, etc.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the beauty of boxing. It's exciting, and you know, if we can all get the fights we want and we feel we deserve, then you know, it'll be interesting to see where we all are.
Definitely. You're not grumpy, are you?
No.
I think when I've caught you on some grumpy days before.
Yeah, once. And someone commented and said I'm miserable, but I'm alright, aren't I, Coogan?
No, I know you're not grumpy, but I just wanted to clear it up, basically. Yeah. Just a happy chap, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm happy, laid back.
Yeah? Are you still looking for a bird?
No.
Do you go out, like, do you ever go out and, like...
Yeah, yeah.
Do you go out and pull birds and, like...
Yeah, yeah.
Seriously, do you? Because I know a couple of birds that, right, got a thing for you. I'm like, I don't know, like... I don't know if he's straight. I don't know what he is. No, I'm only joking. No, but I know a couple of birds that are right on you. Yeah. So yeah. You need to use your boxing
pull.
Yeah, definitely. I'm a boxer. That's it. Guaranteed, isn't it? It's guaranteed.
Right, yeah,
I'm so out of shape that I'm big enough, but I'm just too out of shape to even try and pull off that. Go, I'm a boxer.
Seen you on the pads at Joe today. Looking alright. You passed the
snapping that jab, wasn't there? It was, wasn't it? See, I'd like to do a little training session with Joe, but I know he's a bit of a... Should come down to the gym and do it next time I am there. Should come down and do it. Alright, well, listen, Callum, thanks for talking to IFL TV. You panicked at the thought of doing a 40-minute interview, didn't you?
Yeah, you wound me up and told me it's going to be 40 minutes and started sweating. And then when you come to my room, I thought, he's setting up for a
He's setting up, put the chairs out. Thought you were going to be talking for... Did you panic because you were going to be spending 40 minutes with me, or did you panic because you didn't know what he was going to say for 40 minutes?
Bit of both, but the latter really. I haven't got 40 minutes talking in me.
Listen, I'm sure in 6 months' time or whatever, or a year's time, I'm sure you will have a lot to talk about. So
maybe a big long one like Barry already.
Yeah, it works for them because they do all the work. So I haven't even really got to be there. I just literally just prod them with certain questions, and then they just go off on one. Barry's good for that, Eddie's good for that, there's a few other people good for that.
Joe,
well, Joe's probably the best for it. Because Joe, I could just say one word to Joe. He'll know what the question is before I've said it, and he'll talk. It's good, it makes what I do easier, to be honest. So. Alright, thanks for talking to us, best of luck tomorrow, and I'll be watching on Sky. Coogan Cassius, IFL TV, Callum Smith, thank you very much.